I think it's impossible to get washed up. You was nice at one point when you still locked in. Only way you could get washed up if you lose the passion. You're not locked in no more.
Okay.
You're not putting your all into it no more. 9 times out of 10 that will happen because when you're young and you get into the business, you're just inspired to just show your talent, get famous. You think the industry is all heaven. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no idea how shiesty, how manipulative the people that's in the industry are. How everybody is all for self. Even the people that act like they got your best interest, it was really just for themselves. So when you start realizing that, you start to look at the industry different. So it'd be hard to have the same momentum to want to write a rap or do a dance or get dressed or take a picture with somebody when you realize how fake this shit is. So as time passed, you start to see a lot of artists start to lose interest because of those reasons. And that's why it seemed like they washed up. Like they can't do it no more because they not really into it. In order to be able to do it, you got to be in tune. When you a kid, you listening to everything. You know all of the slang. You know what's going on. You know the criticism. You know everything because you're a kid. You in tune. But once you get older, you've been doing it for a long time. You're not in tune. And it'd be hard to get you in tune when you lose interest because the industry's so shiesty. So that's why people be considering dudes to fall off. But this is a mental sport. So when you're in a mental sport, it'd be impossible to fall off if you locked in. Just like when you go see a doctor or a lawyer. The best ones of those be the more experienced, the older ones. You want to beat a murder case, you're going to get a lawyer that's probably in the 60s or something. And man, but he been doing it for a minute and he experienced, he know it like the back of his hand. But when it come to rap, people think it's like basketball. Like once you get like, a certain age, you can't do it no more. But when you in the mental sport, you could do it forever as long as you locked in.
To sum that up, you don't think it's necessarily possible to be washed up. It's either you lose the passion.
No, you can get washed up.
Oh.
You do lose the passion and you're not locked in. That's just like if you a boxer and you stop training, you will get washed up. You could be the best. You could be Floyd. But if you stop training, you stop sparring, you get out of shape. And I mean, you could be washed up enough for a young fighter that never would have been able to beat you before to beat you today because he training, he on his shit and you not even locked in.
Right.
So mentally, you might got the skill to beat this dude, but physically, you can't do what you mentally want to do. You know that I should hit him like this, but physically, I can't pull it off because I ain't trained. So it's right. It'd be like that with rap too. Like if you ain't really locked in, you might mentally know what you're supposed to do or what it requires to be successful. But I just can't physically pull it off right now because I'm not conditioned.